I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. There's another paid request, this time from Frame by Frame, and it is for a film called America the Motion Picture. For those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, topics, reactions, re-reviews, randomness, out of the blueness, lists, whatever, feel free to send me either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. I will try to get to it as soon as I can. Now, America the Motion Picture came out recently on Netflix. I don't have Netflix, so I was able to find it online to watch. And this is one of those films that it has its issues. I did not hate it like a lot of people did, though. It does have its issues in terms of the writing, in terms of the dialogue. But there's enough in here that I enjoyed, I had fun with, that at the very least it was a time waster. Like, I would rather watch this than Team America World Police, because I'm not a fan of Team America World Police. For me, in my opinion, I think this did that America fuck yeah better for me. This is not a perfect movie, far from it. Or I would rather watch this than Sausage Party, which that movie was just 90 minutes of, hey, that food fucks another food, dick, donut, dick, hole, hey, that's a Hitler and it's getting raped. Yeah, okay, Seth Rogen, I get you. Thank God you're writing the new Ninja Turtles movie, for fuck's sake, Seth Rogen. So, I don't agree with you. Then fine, don't. It's not against the law. So what this is, it's an animated film. I like the way it's drawn. I think the animation is fairly solid. It does remind you of some of the people worked on cartoons like Archer, some stuff online. Not online, but I forget what network Archer was on. The other cartoons as well. So I like the way it was animated. It's pretty much in the days of 1776, the days of George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, but said, fuck it, let's just go outrageous, crazy, kooky, whatever the hell we're going to do. So, Benedict Arnold is a werewolf that in the first 5 minutes destroys the people signing the Declaration of Independence, and George Washington witnesses Abe Lincoln's throat getting ripped out by Benedict Arnold the werewolf. And then Channing Tatum, I know some people don't like him. I do think he's gotten better. I think he did a decent job voicing the character. I did not mind him in 21, 22 Jump Street. I did not mind him in... Well, I liked White House Down quite a bit, actually. I thought he did a decent job. I thought for comedy, he's gusto with it. he gets a team together. He gets Samuel Adams, who's his broski bro, which his dialogue could have been reworked a lot better. But it's a lot of these characters talking like people. I was going to say people talk today, but like a raunchy comedy would talk. If you did a raunchy comedy in today's age, that dialogue, that type of speech, in this type of format, which I think that's one of the issues with the film. So you have George Washington, Samuel Adams, you have Thomas Edison, who's a woman, and she's a scientist, and she said her ethnicity was Chinese. It's the Olivia Munn from The Predator. You have Paul Revere, who acts like a kid and has his horse named Clyde. You have Geronimo, which I thought this is actually one of the better references. The way Geronimo is brought up is literally the opening of Renegade, Lorenzo Lamas. If you ever type up Renegade TV intro with the motorcycle going on into the screen and the sun's either coming up, coming down, and Renegade, and it has like the way the title font is. They do the same thing here to introduce him, and they even throw a little bit of like the A-Team with there's a narrator that says, I want to get this right, if you have a problem, maybe you can hire Geronimo. I was waiting for them to do the A-Team music, but they didn't. But it's mostly an ode to fucking Lorenzo Lamas' Renegade TV intro. I'm like, wow, what a reference. And that's why, like, some of the references were actually kind of fun. Axel F theme makes an appearance. There's a point where a guy and his horse get destroyed, and by the end, it's like RoboCop. Imagine RoboCop was part horse. I mean, the ending battle has Beastie Boys. To party. I mean, when your end fight ends with Beastie Boys, you gotta fight for your right to party. I mean, it's hard for me to hate a film that has stuff like that. Again, they don't all work. A lot of the dialogue, like some of the bad dialogue, George Washington's wife going #blessed. Hashtag in your dialogue, really? Samuel Adams talking all Brewski of... What the fuck did he say? I had to write this down so I don't forget. They don't be shitting in their pantaloons and it's diarrhea. Or they try to find Paul Revere and there's a bunch of horses racing and there's neon. And it's doing a Fast and Furious thing. Live your life 1/4 mule at a time. Instead of 1/4 mile at a time, they say 1/4 mule at a time. That's what I mean. This needed a couple more drafts of the script. Where just cut some of these lines of dialogue out. I think they try to do too much. When if you just settle some of the dialogue down to here, it would work better. I would say for some of this dialogue, they try too hard to be over the top, crazy. Almost as if saying this in this time period, and it's animated, but the fact that they're saying it, but it's George Washington, and it's this person, that automatically is a joke. It's like, well, no, not really. There's a bit more that you could do to it in that fashion. It's just not... And there's weird references, like the Ford Theater that Abraham Lincoln's at. It's literally four truck logo at the theater. They're watching not the Blue Man Group, but the Red, White, and Blue Man Group. And it's like, oh my god. Like, there's a bar named Vietnam, and the British are just saying, hey, governor, what's going on, governor? Hey, governor, hey, governor, oh, governor. As in, oh, the British only say governor. And you're like, why is this called Vietnam, this bar? And so that, I guess, 30 minutes later, where Geronimo lost an arm. Oh, you screwed up in Vietnam. What are you talking about, Geronimo? We won Vietnam. Like the bar fight, the bar battle. I went, oh my god. See, that's what I mean. Stuff like that is why people dislike the film. And I can understand that. It's just for me, with some of the shit I've seen shit that'll turn you white. I've seen fucking, again, to me, Sausage Party, with all the fucking, Nazi bratwurst fucking, whatever the hell, the Team America, with the doll fucking that went on for 30 years, and pretty much Trey Parker, Matt Stone going, we hate celebrities, so this is us against hate. Okay, good. Hate celebrities. Whatever the fuck. This, I thought, it did have clever moments that made me chuckle. I at least admired the animation. At least some of the references, like the Axel F theme when that perked up, and the Beastie Boys song, and the little RoboCop thing, and the action was a bit fun. I mean, George Washington has fucking chainsaws attached to his wrists like Wolverine. I mean, the whole battle scene where even Paul Bunyan and his blue ox are fighting this watchtower, clock watchtower that turned to a transformer, and like I said, there's moments that, and there are clever moments, like when George Washington's in bed with his wife, and he gets a box, and the box, poorly written, says character backstory. I don't know, just a little bit like that kind of made me smirk and chuckle. And of course, what's it is? His character backstory. Or during a funeral, the song that's playing is Eternal Flame. An eternal flame. Because I remember that song back in the day. Again, it's just too much of that trying too hard to make people laugh with, hey, Dick Cole, yes, fuck you indeed. What was some of the others? Oh, what was the... God, I'm trying to think of the one line. Was it early on? Well, okay, that I didn't mind. There was a bit where they think Benedict Arnold is trying to tell him he's turned sides, but they think they mean he turned gay. And so the guy goes, I'm fucking rich. And they're like, good for you. I'm glad you're fine. It's like, no. I will admit, that kind of made me laugh. Again, they're too stupid that they think that Benedict Arnold meant he's switched sides. He says he switched sides as in, he's a traitor, but again, they're too stupid. They think he means he switched sides as in he's straight to gay. And so when he goes, I'm fucking rich. Okay, good for you, man. Who's rich? When do we meet rich? For some reason, that did make me laugh. I can't help it. I know, sue me. That's when there's certain moments of dialogue like that. There's certain moments of he has a dream, George Washington has a dream, and then it's with Abe Lincoln there, but then the room looks like shit, and he even says, why does my dream look like shit? Oh, we ran out of money. For the dream? Yeah, we're saving it for the final battle, but, in your dream, we were going to have a dragon and all this stuff, but, we ran out of money. Like, the Gettysburg Address is actually an address, And then when they get there, they realize there's only one place there. It's like, oh, we should have looked first. We shouldn't have gone through all this montage stuff. And that's when the actual F theme is playing, when they're going through the mansion. There's stuff that I really appreciated animation-wise, that really tried to go for the gusto of America. Like, George Washington's wife has been turned British, but because of the taste of beer, she, like, gets unpossessed. And as she gets unpossessed, her, again, the typical joke where, you're British, you must have bad teeth. But then her body changes, and then she has the outfit of the Statue of Liberty as an eagle, like, touches her, like the shot of a woman. And then she's, like, holding the thing as if Statue of Liberty, but remind me of the Columbia TriStar lady. That's, I mean, there was enough, and I'm not going to give everything away. I've given a lot away. This is not a movie I would give a 5-star movie, or even a 4-star out of 5 stars. I would at least give it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It does have issues where it tries too hard to, it's not shock you, but just to, oh, we're saying this is really raunchy, like, fuck you, man, yeah, dickhead, yeah, dickhole. I don't know if it's trying to be hip or just trying to be, hey, a comedy today would have this R-rated dialogue, but we're in the 1770s. Okay, when you're trying to be more clever or just more over the top with the George Washington with chainsaw claws, and the one guy on his horse turned to RoboCop. Okay, like that more crazy off, what the fuck? That got chuckles out of me. And some of the other more clever moments got chuckles out of me. The animation, I don't know if this needed to be a full-length movie. Maybe it would work better as like an hour-long thing. That probably would have worked better if it was, if you edit this dialogue, some of it out, you cut like 20 minutes out of it, maybe this would be a better reaction, critical and commercial public reaction to it. I just don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. When I saw Brad Jones' Cinema Snob's review of it, after I saw the film, I'm like, Brad, I don't think it's that bad of a movie. I'll watch this over fucking Army of the Dead. Yeah, at least this has fucking Beastie Boys. Before that, it has their national anthem is Free Bird. I'm like, you know what? You missed a golden opportunity. If you put AC/DC's For Those About to Rock, We Salute You, would have been on point. Because Free Bird, I just heard it recently in Willy's Wonderland. So now I'm hearing Free Bird again. And I don't hate the song, it's just, I just heard it in Willy's Wonderland. But, I mean, that's not the movie's fault. I probably didn't know it would be in Willy's Wonderland. But then during the final battle, it's Beastie Boys. So, yeah, that was a good choice. But again, the national anthem for America should have been AC/DC. Come on, who the fuck would not think it would be AC/DC? Either maybe You Shook Me All Night Long or Who Made Who, but again, For Those About to Rock, We Salute seem more appropriate. For those about to rock, we salute you. But overall, I had a decent enough time. So, again, at least a 3.5 star. I don't know, maybe frame by frame. I don't know if you thought I would hate the film. It does have its issues with the dialogue. It needed an editor or a few script rewrites. I'll give you that. But like I said, the animation, it had enough clever moments. It definitely had an energy to it. I was never that bored. It always kept going. It didn't really lull. It didn't really slow down. And I appreciate that at least. Because I've seen enough fucking movies. I've seen Feeders, Feeders 2, The Star Crystal, not the Dark Crystal, which is good, The Star Crystal. I've seen Neil Breen films, I've seen Pocket Ninjas, I've seen some other horrible shit. Newty, Mac and Me, list goes on. So this one, I don't think it was that bad. I enjoyed it for what it was. I guess technically it's a 2021 film, so I guess technically this is a film I'll put on the list I like. It'd be near the bottom of the list I like, but yeah. There you go. I'd watch it again. Netflix doesn't put their films out for physical media. If I saw it for $5, I'd pick it up for $5. But yeah, that's never going to happen. So yeah, is that going to be everyone's cup of tea? Yeah, I think the dialogue, the Bruce, hey bro, what's going on, bro? That dialogue's throwing down people's nerves, and I can't blame them. Like I said, it's a flawed film, but enough energy and gusto and fun that I got quite a few chuckles and smiles out of it. So with that said, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.